Alright, well, we've done quite a bit of prep work up to this point, and that's recorded in a couple of my other videos. So tonight, if all goes well, I'll be able to bring the ending that we chose to a, let's say, a more satisfying conclusion than where we left it. So the main thing I've been doing up to this point has been level grinding and build prepping. And so I think I'm ready to go ahead and show that off before we go ahead and confront the final main enemy I want to make sure that we get into. It's the DLC boss. And the DLC boss, the reason why I want to finish the sort of Clair Obscur journey there is because there's some pretty important dialogue there that sort of brings a happier resolution to the Mael ending that we saw in last stream. In that ending, we saw that even though it seemed like everyone was back and reunited, there was a little bit of a dark undertone to everything, if you will, particularly between Mael and Verso. So, go ahead and sleep here, and we'll head back over to Verso's drafts and head toward that final boss. Now, before we go ahead and confront that final boss, I will go over the build that I end up choosing for taking them on.
Son, here I come.
Okay, let me make sure I have my bearings, because I'm going to need to go way south toward Verso's drafts. So I need to go southeast.
Here we go.
So rather than trying to set up a Mael one-shot build here, I opted to go for a burn strat. Primary players here are going to be Lune, Verso, and Mael. I'll go into my build in depth before we get into the boss, since I have done quite a bit to try to optimize and improve the overall result of things.
Hang on tight.
And we'll try to see it in action a little bit before we
Go.
actually take on the boss. So in Verso's drafts here, now if you're wondering why I'm wearing the glasses tonight, I'm feeling a headache coming on. I'm not quite sure why. I haven't done anything particularly strenuous today. Oh wow. Hope you have a safe flight back and that it's relaxing and you don't get too much turbulence. But as I mentioned, I'm coming down with a headache for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. So, wearing the glasses here to do some blue light blocking, just to see if that makes things a little bit easier on me. So this will allow me to fast travel closer to the boss, so I'll go ahead and do that. So, going to Reverie Path, since I think that drops me close to where we go to the boss. So, before we go to the boss... Okay, I gotcha. So to sort of go over the build here, we're going with a burn build. And for Lune, what I have set up is a late game build for her with Coraline, which has an ability that all critical hits create a burn on the enemy. And I put roulette on because statistics say I should get more damage out of it as a result. And so our main skills are going to be here Elemental Trick and Elemental Genesis, but we'll also throw in some Lightning Dance for good measure. Revitalization and Rebirth for healing, so that'll be her main role. Verso, we're going to go with a basic attack build, but we also have quite a bit of free aim stuff going on as well. We're going to see if we can make follow-up absolutely nasty. And then my L, we're using Metalum because Metalum increases build or burn damage and doubles burn stacks whenever she applies them. And she has the usual Pictos to maximize her survivability, but we've swapped out our one-hit wonders for Degagement, which increases burn damage, and then also Pyrolyze, which is going to increase our burn stacks if we have the AP for it. And then Monoko and Ciel are both built for survivability, just in case we get pretty far along in the boss, we get taken out, and then need to double back and just sort of finish them off. So that's the main plan. Hopefully we can make it work. Okay, we can't go in there. That's fine. Unless... I wonder. Nope, that doesn't do anything. I had to check. But as far as what our final aim is, I guess we'll just head for the main boss.
Soon you shall meet my oldest nemesis.
Excellent, excellent.
Who is your... Wait, you mean...
As Verso said, he likes trains. Alrighty. And now we enter into a separate area.
We are close. Prepare the challenge.
Now, what on earth could be the challenge?
Mael, you remember how to summon him?
I think I do.
Okay, we'll activate the flag here. Rest point is called Root of All Evil. Ominous. Just noticed something with Verso is that his HP and defense are incredibly low, so I may have to consider moving something off in order to make sure that he has enough AP to survive. So let's see. Okay, we do have powering that. It's not going to work. You know what? Let's go ahead and filter this for health. Okay, in which case... Yeah, this is a straight one-to-one transfer here, so we'll go ahead and swap charging counter with energizing shots. And then we'll go over here and make sure to get energizing shots as a luminous back. Okay. Good thing I caught that. Otherwise, Verso would have been walking into combat with only about 3,000 health. That might not have been good. So, let's see how this goes. If it's not even close, we can back out and do a little bit more grinding before we give it another go. If it does go well, then that's it. But I'll keep streaming and try a couple other late game bosses that are optional, just to see if we can't make things happen. And here we go.
We are the warriors of legend. We are here to challenge the dastardly Obscur, most villainous of all villains.
You stand before Obscur, ruler of all the trades, champion of the faithful land, and ultimate cake eater of the universe.
You have so many new titles.
But why were you upside down in the water? Holding my breath. For as long as possible, my record is 5,000 years. Good job. Mine is 6,000 years. You're ruining this. Warriors of legend, prepare for annihilation.
Oscio, it is you who shall be annihilated. Prepare to do battle.
Really?
Here we go.
Okay. Verso, John! Harry! I'm ready. Ready.
Sheesh.
Merci.
This stuff is a lot faster than I remembered. Alrighty then. And we're off. We're going to perfect recovery after this with Verso, so You can see that his health bar has not moved very much. Okay.
That's better. Watch out, my owl.
Ay, that was not good. That was not good at all.
Storm is coming.
Okay, we will try Rebirth here on my L.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, and we will use Revitalization on everybody.
Nobody dies.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I need to work on these parry timings. Okay,
Not looking good.
alrighty, and we're gonna go with Pyrolyze here.
To your face!
Okay, losing Verso isn't great.
I'm ready.
Hi-ya-ya. Okay. We did not get very far here. No, we won't send in the reserve team, because that was miserable. Alrighty. We will try again. And we'll go ahead and skip the dialogue because we have met Oskie already. Ouch. That was a lot of damage to get on the first go round. Here we go. Yikes. Okay. Rough start. Okay. Same strat as last time.
That's better. Not impressed.
Well, got one parry at least.
I'm ready.
That was not pretty at all. We'll go ahead and use Pyrolyze here. And then use a Revive Tent to bring Lune back.
Can't leave us yet.
Take cover.
Oof. Timing is not there. We'll go ahead and use Revitalization here.
Everybody, let's go. Let us stain.
we want to use revitalization twice? Nah, we can use elemental trick here, I think safely. Lost Verso, so that means he goes again. Here we go. Got it. Nice. Okay. We'll go Degagement here. And we'll go ahead and use a Revive Tint here for Verso. Bring him back.
Here we go again.
Take cover.
To your face!
Okay, that wasn't too bad.
Let's cut the path.
Basic attacks. Nice. Okay, we get 3 shots. Okay, and then perfect recovery here.
Stuff.
Wow!
Okay, everybody lived.
Hurts.
That's good. Go with Elemental Genesis into Revitalization, I think.
Meet your luck. No margin for error.
We could also Tree of Life. I think we'll save for my up here.
Keep going.
Not impressed.
Careful, Verso.
Let's dance.
Watch out, my elf.
Okay. That
Watch
worked
out,
out.
my elf.
The timing on that second one is kind of brutal, but I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, we're going to go Swift Stride here.
On fire. Time to hit big.
And then we're going to go into Pyrolyze.
Witness the flame.
Let's cut the path.
Because that is what you call a burn stack. Okay, that should be good. Basic attack. And here, just for survivability, I'm going to use Verso's level 3 gradient attack, because it means that he will be brought back. Okay, well, I guess we'll keep taking 3 shots. So we're going to do Angel Eyes here. And that will bring him back in case he gets offed. And does a decent amount of damage too. So he's back in now.
Let's dance.
Ah, missed those last two attacks. Not good.
To your face!
Ah. Missing some of those.
I can't improvise. I'll manage.
Items, revive tent.
I'm better.
That third hit. Missed the chain.
Blades sharp.
Okay. So the question is, do I try to revive my fellows, or do I wait to try to build it up? I think we revive our fellows. Revive tent. Lune.
The dance begins.
And we'll go ahead and pyrolyze.
Witness the flames.
Not great, but it's something.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Careful, my L. Careful, my L. A storm is coming.
Okay. So we can rebirth Verso.
Brilliant light.
And with Cheater,
The expedition's not over.
we can still do revitalization.
We've got work to do.
Okay. Ugh.
Get ready.
Oh boy, this will probably be the end.
Lune, careful.
Somehow we survived. We'll go ahead and rain a fire, since we are in defensive stance here. And we'll go ahead and use a healing tint on Lune.
Danger!
Well.
A brilliant light.
Go ahead and
That hurts.
we'll go ahead and bring everybody back. Go ahead and use the healing tint on Lune. Okay. Ugh. Still can't get that.
I'll do it.
To your face!
Aw, oh, come on. Deny me that one? That sucks. Okay.
Get ready.
Oh boy.
I'm ready.
Coming.
to evade.
Okay,
You're outmatched.
got the dodges at least. Okay, with Lune, we'll go ahead and do the rebirth and then revitalize across the board. Now this is a good turn to test and see how good follow-up is. And at S tier, let's just double check. Follow-up is just 2 AP, perfect. So we'll just track that. Okay, we're at 2 now. Skill, follow-up. Nice. Okay. First rebirth.
I'm better.
And now revitalization.
Everybody, let's go.
Luna, careful.
Alrighty. Ah, missed the last shot.
Blades shine
Okay. We can go Swift Stride.
from fire. The dance begins.
Okay, here we will actually go ahead and use Gomage. And see what we would have been able to do.
Out of this canvas.
Shit. 1 million damage, nice.
I'm ready.
Okay, not terrible.
I'll do it.
Again? Shit. Almost. Okay. There we go. Thank you.
Hurts.
Well, I guess Luna is doing the same thing. Rebirth.
The brilliant light.
Here we go again.
And then, revitalization.
Everybody, let's go.
And so does death.
And Pyrolyze. Nice.
Let's carve a path.
Alrighty, and now we start again. Okay. So it's 5 at lower levels. Okay, follow-up. Something. Okay.
Careful now.
Let's dance.
We'll take it.
Luna, careful.
Please survive.
Oh boy. Okay. Actually lived through that one.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, and then perfect recovery.
That's better.
Ready to obey.
Now, bring it on. Coming.
Okay, not the worst. Okay. Swift Stride into Paralyze.
This will hurt. Witness the flames.
Alrighty.
Now was our chance.
Take care, safe landing. Okay, here we'll go with Lightning Dance and then go into Revitalization.
Lightning dance. We've got work.
Please survive.
To your face.
Okay.
Carry it.
Nice that. Not terrible though.
My turn.
Okay.
I'll manage.
We're gonna set up for Mael and do some Gommage action.
Didn't really need it.
Okay. Got it. Nice.
On fire.
Alrighty, Gommage. Ah, did not get a critical on that.
Turn up.
I'll do it. Brace yourself. Take cover. Careful, Mael.
Okay. We'll try Elemental Trick into Lightning Dance here.
Elements converge.
This could be a bit risky, but actually, excuse me, I need to use the restroom for a moment. can't risk it. I'll just go revitalization here.
Everybody, let's go.
Luna, careful.
Ugh.
Manage. I'll manage.
Uh-oh. I screwed up. I didn't count my shots. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna basic hit, and we are in a bit of an awkward spot here. Early on that last one.
Parry it!
No, I'm not parried yet.
Ready to evade.
Hey, watch out! Okay.
I'm ready.
Oh boy. Ugh. Okay. Nah, we're still not even close to doing enough damage here. No. And the main thing is that we spend so much time healing. So we're not quite ready for this, unfortunately. Not tonight, anyway. I guess I'll have to wait on that satisfying ending one more week. But what we can do is try our hand at a different boss, which could give us access to a new Pictos, which will make our life a little bit easier. So, where that is located at is...
Son, here I come.
is over at the Flying Manor, which is where I was previously. That's something, at least, for practice. We can try practicing on the Sky Serpent. Decent XP source, too. He's a nasty... early.
Get ready.
Ah! Wasn't ready for that. Free aim shots are not good here. I forgot. Well, maybe they're okay. It just doesn't do any damage. Go ahead with Spark.
Flames on me.
It's resistant to fire. Okay. But we can use Degagements.
Yes.
storm is coming.
Okay. And now we can do Elemental Genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
Careful now.
That's pretty nasty, you know?
Okay.
Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, and now we're ready to follow up. Nice.
Take cover.
Oh gosh, I should have dodged.
Merci.
Okay, strat here is actually to regain gradient charge. So that way, what will happen is we can use Mael's second ability to res them both. And we'll go ahead with Rain of Fire here. That's to be expected. Ah. Not good. Mael just got punked. Yep. Nah, we're not gonna make it through with the reserve team. We'll retry the battle. Yep, it absorbs our AP.
Ready to carry.
Early.
Brace yourselves.
Works out.
Let's cover path.
Okay. Yes, it's going to absorb the AP, but it also is going to remove the shields. Which is why Verso is perfect for this.
Let's cover path.
We'll just use Light Holder here.
Your existence ends
I'm going to go Rain of Fire here.
Flames. Rain.
We'll use Degagement just to make it weak to fire.
A storm is coming.
And Mental Trick.
Elements converge.
And then we'll go with Elemental Genesis. Okay.
Danger.
What? How did I miss that?
On me.
Okay, nice. And again. Okay, follow up now. Nice. Are they late?
I'm ready.
Oh, we're okay. Okay, for this. What are we planning to do here? We'll just let's try.
Anga.
We're going to primarily focus here on building burn, and we'll leave it to Lune to clear the shields.
Witness the flames.
Chroma's flowing.
We'll use Elemental Trick into Elemental Genesis. Or, actually Lightning Dance here.
Elements converge.
Perfect. Alrighty, into Lightning Dance. $800K. Okay, timing on that was super weird.
My turn.
Alrighty. Okay, and then follow up.
Careful now.
Okay.
Watch out, my help.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Okay, and here we can use... We can do that, and we can use Miles' Gradient Attack, Phoenix Flame, to bring everyone back.
Let's cover path. Let's carve a path.
Alrighty.
Let the ink flow.
Here we'll just go with a basic attack from Lune, which is unusual, because we usually can do much more. But she did die last turn, after all of her AP had been absorbed, so not too surprising.
Careful, my elf.
Ah, that's not good.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay. Survived it.
Watch out, my elf.
Well, everyone's gonna get hit, aside from Lune. What are we gonna do?
Not looking good.
We'll go ahead and bring... Actually, we're going to use the same strat that we did earlier, so... Plan here is... to use Elemental Genesis. And then we're going to use a Healing Tint from Lune on Mael. Item. Healing Tint, Mael.
Careful, my elf.
Oh, come on. Why am I not getting the timing there? We can use the Gradient attack Phoenix Flame to bring everybody back.
Born once more.
Now, unfortunate. Okay, skills back online. Excellent. So we'll go Swift Stride to get into Virtuose Stance. All AP absorb, of course.
Let's dance.
Ah,
Not leaving you behind. Okay.
I'm ready. Let's push forward.
I could have used a Revive Tint first. That would have been smarter.
Born once more.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay. We'll go Spark here.
Flames.
I'll manage.
I am out of sorts here.
I'll manage.
We'll go with Perfect Recovery here.
Stuff.
Let's dance.
Okay, got the last one at least.
I'm ready.
Okay, got the timings there. Basic attack here.
Overflowing with energy.
We'll go with Elemental Trick here. Let's not overcomplicate things. looks like a pretty good opportunity to set up for yes. Yes, follow up. Good. Oh boy, here we go.
Not looking good.
Okay.
Witness the flames. Let's dance.
Okay. Got a lucky moveset there. Okay. Phoenix Flame. Bring him back.
I'm ready.
And we'll go with Spark here.
Flames. On me.
Okay.
Get ready.
Alright. I got time to react to this. Okay. That's fine.
Brace yourselves.
Okay.
Not impressed.
Verso. Didn't make it work quite right. Okay, we'll go ahead with the Revive Tint here.
Let the ink flow.
We don't have quite enough for Revitalize. But we'll go ahead with Elemental Genesis. Just to get the burns up. And then here we'll go hit, 2 hits, and then slash. And we won't go follow up here, we'll go with Light Holder. Interesting. Okay, we'll go with Degagement.
So did death.
And then we'll go with Spark.
Flames. On me.
Oh boy. Okay, we actually dodged it correctly that time. Nice.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, we can do Perfect Break. So that sets up nicely. So... Nice. Energy Master. Every AP gain is increased by 1. Very nice.
Finally, we killed this damn snake.
What a lovely fight.
That's payback for eating me so many times.
That means we can swap out charging counter on Verso for Energy Master. Or we can swap out Energizing Attack and equip it as a Pictos in place of something else. Yeah. Okay. Edit his Luminous. What can we do instead? So 10 more. What can we do? Let's see if I have to pick. Yeah, I'll take healing counter off and put energizing attack back on. Okay, that changes things for Verso. He's not as squishy. That's very good. Okay, now I'd get to the Flying Manor. Should be located... where? Okay, I'm struggling to find it again. Oh, there it is. Alrighty, yeah, there it is. So it's over by that area, so that means I need to head northwest.
Hang on tight.
Or she's primarily west here. There it is. Okay. I cleared this area already, aside from the final boss of this area. That final boss is an absolute beast, so depending on how I'm feeling, I may or may not attempt it. We'll see. The headache has not really subsided despite hydrating. So that's kind of frustrating. Man. Okay. Okay, we'll see where we stand with it. I'm willing to give it a shot. Let's go back to Flag here and heal up. We'll rest. Then upgrade attributes. Because for this fight, every little bit will count. 13 attack power versus 7. Okay. Versus 12. 13, 14. 13, 14, 13, 14, 13, 14. Okay, Verso. But more to the defense, since our defense is pretty scant right now. Add defense here, yeah. Minoko. Even Steven. And we'll see if this becomes relevant. Alrighty. Okay, well, we'll give this a try. I think I may need to take another screen break just to make sure that I give myself a little bit of a breather, because I know this next fight is definitely going to lock me in for a long time as well. Oh, okay. Well, I'm still not quite sure what the matter with me is, but we'll press on and keep going and see how well we can do. If we do happen to clutch this out, that'd be amazing. I don't expect I will, but at the very least, this will at least provide another late game optional boss. Ow! That sort of helps complete the story. Ominous setup, definitely. Here we go. Who could be on the other side of this door?
It can't be.
Verso.
Claire.
Painted version of Clea.
You're alive. What happened to her?
I bet Claire hated Maman's portrait of her, so she painted over her.
And now she paints Nevrons.
Can you heal her? Can you change her back?
I can't repaint her. Claire's the only one skilled enough to paint over someone else's creation.
I don't like this.
Yep, here we go.
This is gonna be tough.
Now, there is a gimmick to this fight that, once you understand the purpose of it, makes it a little bit
Bring it on.
more straightforward. Yikes.
Please survive.
Yikes.
Take cover!
Ah. Botched it.
Lightning dance!
Careful now.
Ah.
Maximum damage.
Verso, I'd like you to wake up, please. Thank
Get
you.
ready.
We're still stunned.
Okay.
Ah, she's back. Okay.
Now's our chance. Everybody, let's go! Let the ink flow. Verso.
Unfortunately, Verso cannot dodge.
Careful, Verso.
Verso cannot dodge. So, the gimmick is that if you can properly parry rather, all of the attacks that come in, you can disrupt the quote-unquote disturbing Krona. If you can do that, then she retains her damage. So if you can do that enough times in a row, it's actually not a terrible fight. Unfortunately, if, for whatever reason, she can successfully avoid getting full parried, she just regens a crazy amount of health. So
Still need your help.
this can be a very difficult and frustrating fight.
Let's dance.
Dang it. The timing on that one just messes me up every time. I'm not quite sure why. Alrighty, we'll go with Lightning Dance, I think, just because it does more.
Lightning dance!
And we'll go with Revitalization.
Everybody, let's go!
Okay, Verso finally getting a chance to take a turn here. And I think because he has the AP gen thing on, he can go all the way down to level 1. And we'll still be good to regen all of our AP. Yep. Ah, dang it, now I got something in my eye. Frick. As if I didn't have to deal with a headache already. Okay. But progress is being made. And this is where the AP generation can really go brr with Verso. Because doubling the AP gain from all sources gets really nutty after a while. And it means that you can focus on setting your Pictos to damage stats as opposed to AP gen.
Let's dance.
Oh, because, right, my L can't block.
Well, thanks.
Alrighty. Nice. Alrighty. We'll go Swift Stride,
From fire. This will hurt.
and then we'll go into Pyrolyze for maximum burn.
Take cover!
Dang. Didn't fully block combo, so she's gonna heal.
Let us stay.
Alrighty, with this... Oh, we don't have AP. Okay. Skybreak. Is this worth... No, I don't think so. So we'll just go with a regular attack. And with this up, we'll go with Mayhem. Oh, come on. I thought I had the timing on that.
Careful my elbow.
Ah. She gets a free heal. Brother.
Ready to evade.
Alrighty. There we go. Back on track. That's just free damage. That's all that set up. Now time for free games. I want to make sure that I go all the way to 2. There we go. Follow up. Okay, we'll set up elemental. We'll set up anything for that.
Elements converge. A storm is on.
And to prevent her from full healing everything, we'll go ahead and do Tree of Life here. So that way, we at least have a chance to block from everyone.
Watch out, my ally.
Got it. There we go.
Now's our chance.
There we go. Now we're cooking. And we'll go Lightning Dance here.
Lightning dance.
And Elemental Trick.
Elements converge.
Time to hit
And we'll go with Swift Stride.
from fire. The dance begins.
And then from here into Pyrolyze. For that kind of burn damage. Nice.
Cut him down.
Perfect. Things are lining up well now. We can go all the way down to 1, so all of these free aim shots are just free damage and free burns potentially.
Let's carve a path.
Alright, now we're going to set up follow up. Okay, there we go. Follow up. Okay.
Watch out.
Okay, I was not prepared for this. Shoot. Okay. Lock in. Okay.
Aroma is flowing.
Oh. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Okay, thanks.
Watch out, my elf.
God.
This will hurt. Sharpened.
Oh. That was a rather pathetic turn of events. Well, my L's out. Not
I've
good.
been through worse.
Alrighty, so. We can at least do this for free. We will go ahead and use Revive Tint on Mayo, since Mayo can bring Verso back with her own gradient ability. So we'll just take the free damage and potential burns here.
Let's carve a path.
Okay. Again, just taking the free damage. Revive 10.
The elements dance.
And we're stuck for the night.
Ready to carry.
Okay. That's something at least.
Careful, Verso.
That's something.
Brace yourselves.
Alright, Verso, my boy, coming up clutch. Okay. I think it's only good to go ahead and heal Verso. I'll go ahead and Pyrolyze just to get the burn going. And defensive stance is good for damage purposes.
Oh well.
A storm is coming.
And Lune is still stuck. Okay.
Cut him down.
Alrighty. We're just taking the free damage here. And potentially free burns if we get them.
Ready to strike.
Okay. We're again going with follow here. There we go. This should do something in the neighborhood of 200,000, I think. Oh, way more than that. Okay.
Danger!
There we go.
Blades sharpened.
Okay. We're going to try Gomage here,
From fire.
just to see whether it's worthwhile to dedicate gradient charges into it. 1,000,000 damage. Okay. That is substantial.
Ready to evade.
Okay. So Luna's finally out.
A storm is coming.
Yeah, like... Oh, Mayhem could work here. Mayhem could work here because it's a break. But lightning damage has so much higher damage output. Yeah, lightning damage. Yeah, I'm 700k. Really hard to argue with that.
Go forward.
Incoming.
Oh, come on. That's not very fair. Okay, then head smack. Ah, missed it. Missed it. She heals. Okay. So for this, we're going to go Swift Side into Threat Fury to maintain Virtuoso Stance. Okay, that didn't really help much. So breaking Clair is not particularly helpful here. So it is appropriate to focus on raw damage. Fortunately, we don't have Lumi now because of the Bourgeon. Again, this is just turn 1. Going for follow-up here. Yeah. Yep.
Not impressed.
That was not good. Okay. So for this, I think it's probably best if I try to carry on with just Mael and aim for maximum damage until I can bring him back with Gradient. That was not great. This is
The dance begins.
completely scuffed. We're toast. Because stunned. Ah. Yeah. No, we're not gonna send a reserve time team. We'll give this one more try. Give this one more try. See if we can't save Clair. I see a couple people have dropped in, so I'll replay the cutscene, let you guys see what's going on here.
Claire. You're alive. What happened to her?
I bet Claire hated Maman's portrait of her, so she painted over her.
And now she paints Nevrons.
Can you heal her? Can you change her back?
I can't repaint her. Claire's the only one skilled enough to paint over someone else's creation.
I don't like this.
This is gonna be tough.
Ah.
Brace yourself.
Okay.
And grace.
So that first exchange does tell you how this fight works. The fight works by parrying. If you can successfully parry the full chain of Nevron attacks that are coming out at you, you can counter Clair and disrupt the chroma, which keeps her from regenning. But if you fail to do that, she regens. So as a result of that, the best approach is to try to burn as much as you can. And the way I'm going to do that is by using Metalloom's ability to double burn whenever you are in Virtuose. So here we're going to go Elemental Trick.
Elements converge. Chroma is flame.
And then skill Lightning Dance, just to build the burn stacks as much as we can. So you can actually get some pretty decent damage. There we go.
I'll do it.
Dang Missed that first attack, which means that Clair is going to regen. So this is going to be a very back and forth battle. This could take pretty long if I don't get my parries locked in, but it is good practice. Now Verso has a couple of Pictos equipped that are really popping off in terms of making sure that you can just do free aim actions. I might as well do one more. Let's go basic attack here, and then we're gonna do follow-up after this. Okay, that's 2. So follow-up. Because he can chunk numbers about like that, which is really good.
Careful, my elf.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and we go Pyrolyze again
Witness the flames.
to max out damage. And we again go Swift Stride here.
Storm is coming.
And we again go Elemental Trick.
Elements, converge.
And then we go Lightning Dance.
Lightning dance.
Ready to parry.
Careful, my elf.
Okay.
Danger.
Okay, that one I don't know as well, which is unfortunate. Back to the burn.
Finesse and grace.
Okay. And Swift Stride.
From fire.
Oh well.
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, let me think about this. I found out from the last time I just fought her that breaking her is not particularly useful. Gradient Charge is set up nicely for Gommage with Mael, and I know that that does about 1,000,000 damage if everything aligns. So, we're going to go Elemental Trick here. And from here, we're going to go Elemental Genesis.
Cut him down.
Okay, for Verso, we go back to this. And we'll just take the burns from the free aim shots. We're not going to plan for... Holy moly, he can get full 9 from empty? Jeez, okay. But what I'll do from here... I'm gonna heal Verso using his ability. Because I'm not gonna count on my ability to counter. If he rolls Agile Nevrons again, he's in trouble. And he'd go down. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll go perfect recovery here.
Didn't really need it.
Kinda did, though.
Incoming.
Missed that.
Bring it on.
Ah. Oh, shoot, he was still alive. I didn't count on that. Dang it.
Spill some ink.
That's not good. Because she could get some free heals here. Oof.
No margin for error.
Okay, so we're gonna go Rebirth here. Bring him back.
No margin for error.
We'll take Clair's shields off here. And then we'll go ahead and use Tree of Life, which will heal everybody and also take Frozen status off of Mael, which will ensure that she can parry if we get...
Careful, Mael.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, early. Forgot I need to wait on that. And now she is stunned. Nice.
Dance begins.
So she's stunned,
On me.
and Mael's gonna eat this, which is not great. A second chance I'll bring her back at least.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, this is actually perfect for Lightning Dance.
Lightning dance! A storm is coming.
And Mental Trick. So, restarting the burns. Alrighty. Time to climb the perfection ladder. Which means a lot of freeing shooting. But if we roll into AP, that means we can get all the way back up to S tier on this. Okay. Looks like follow-up territory now. Okay, S tier, so that means we just need to watch for 2. Ah, don't waste shots. Okay, there we go. Now follow-up. That's what we're looking for.
Danger!
Okay. Okay. Got it. There we go. Okay. Unfortunately, I missed the first one. But this is still pretty good result, given the fact I haven't been anywhere close to that on previous attempts. So, Pyrolyze for burn. Okay.
Ready to parry.
Okay. Got it.
Okay.
Okay, that one I still haven't quite figured out.
Now's our chance.
Alrighty. War Lightning Dance.
Lightning dance.
That's good. And I'll go with Elemental Trick here.
Incoming.
Ah. Still don't quite have it locked in. Okay. We're going to get the damage boost on Gommage here. We're not going to use the burn. We're going to go with Gommage. Whoops. Last time we did this, 2 million damage almost. Holy.
Incoming.
Alrighty. Oh no, not like this. Dang it.
Time to end this.
That's really frustrating that that happens. Especially since Lune is a huge damage dealer. Well, they're all really big damage dealers, truthfully, but Lune also has some healing benefits. But we'll make do somehow. Okay. We're back up to S tier.
Ready to strike.
Okay. Okay, we won't risk any further. We'll go with follow-up. Not bad.
Parry it.
Well, finally got that right. Which is something.
Not impressed.
Well,
This will hurt.
better than other attempts. Okay, she's burning, so what we're going to do here is pyrolyze.
Witness the flames.
Okay. Damage is not as high. Okay. Got it. Okay. Number 2. Deep again. Ah, come on. I'm not quite sure why the angle on that makes it hard for me to read it.
Bring it on.
Almost got that one, just missed one hit.
Last ditch effort.
Okay. I think for this we'll use a healing 10 from Verso. Yeah, we'll do.
Mitre.
Oh. Yeah. Alrighty.
Not impressed.
Got it.
Blades sharpened.
Okay. Swift stride. Into
Time to hit
paralyze. Something.
Just try it.
Okay. Agile. Missed one hit. Okay. See, with my L, I don't have much of a trouble with that. But for whatever reason, with Verso,
Time to hit big.
I really am not very good with it. Okay. So... she's not burning. So we'll hold off on using Gommage here. So we'll just try to get as much burn as we can and get into Swift Stride. Or into Virtuose. Okay. Again, this is just free damage. Which we will not say no to.
You're outmatched.
Okay. Okay. And follow up. Okay.
Not impressed.
At least I'm getting the tail end of that combo right. Okay. There we go.
Blades sharpened.
And now we're set up to use Gommage, so we will.
Out of this campus.
And that's why we used it.
Time to hit big.
And here we're going to use Paralyze,
Witness the flames.
just to get the burn.
Ready to carry.
Okay. Okay.
Please survive. Blades sharpened.
Alrighty.
On fire.
I think with this... What? Why did I... What? Why didn't I... Okay.
Witness the flames.
it's over. And this is why Clair is such an amazing win if I can get it for next time. Because this Pictos reads, on turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover 100% health. Now, how does this work? It doubles with Cheater. So if you have Clair's Life and Cheater both equipped, it works out that you always activate Clair's Life as long as you survive to the turn. So that's why I was looking for it. And why I was fine with going for Clair first before trying to take on Oskio.
How is she so strong?
She's Claire's creation.
Claire?
Await!
She's trying to find a way.
I'm sorry.
Well, this was not the boss I intended to defeat tonight, but I guess it worked out. I don't think there's anything else in the arena to collect or gather. But at least we were able to allow Painted Clair to rest. And it also fully explains the puzzle that Clair was the one who was the creator of the Nevrons at the last. And I imagine the boy, who we now know as Verso, will have something to say as well. Here we go. forgot about that dialogue. You know, that dialogue gives as good a closure on Mael's choice as the one I was seeking from the other boss, Oskia. So, I think that accomplishes what I was hoping to do here in terms of the game and completing the story. I still want to go back and get Oskio, though. Maybe a little bit of leveling. I might do it a little bit offline, but I will record it and make sure that folks can see it. But, yeah. That was actually a satisfying way to conclude that. Since we know that the young boy is Verso. Or young Verso. And so to hear from his own mouth sort of a validation of Mael's choice is a little bit more uplifting than what we were left with previously. Oh, that was weird. Odd little glitch there. So I'll head back into the overworld. And we'll think again about how to take on the question of Oskio. The main thing is, we need to get Claire's life online and get everyone equipped with Cheater. That's really the only way I can see going through Oskio at this current level progression that I'm at. But I think that will be a problem for another day. The headache has subsided a little bit, but I'm still not going to risk it. So we will probably call it there. I'm gonna slip over this way to see whether or not I've picked up these chroma catalysts or not. Looks like I haven't.
What have we here?
Okay, so whenever I see one of those, it's actually chroma catalysts. So that'll be the last wrap-up. While we conclude here. So this is actually the order that I defeated the bosses post-game. My first time playing this game, because crazy thing is that according to a lot of guides, they recommend Clea's, or level when you face Cleos should be around 90. But for me, Clea has not been a hard boss whenever I've faced off with her. In most cases, I've actually had pretty good success. Again, I think it was because I figured out the regen mechanic really early on when I was fighting her. And so once I learned the moveset for all of the various enemy combos that she would throw at me, it really wasn't that intimidating of a fight. And because she's super susceptible to burn, all I needed to do was put up a really decent looking burn build, and
Hang on tight.
things just sort of took off from there. Didn't really have any issues as long as I kept on the parries and didn't make too many mistakes there. Everything sort of proceeded according to plan and swimmingly. So yeah, that would be my recommendation. I think one thing that made it go faster this time than the original time that I beat her was comprehending how much Gommage really damages her, and letting Mael take those opportunities to really do that damage. So that made it go faster than my previous attempt. Also a little bit better at build crafting, and was also part of it, I think. Because when I first did build crafting in Clair Obscur, I really didn't know what I was doing. I just did stuff that I thought worked. I didn't really know and appreciate the different kinds of builds and how to properly set those up. But having played through the game, I learned a lot more about how to properly do that. So, hence the greater success I've had in playing through. Now I think
Hang on tight.
we'll go ahead and do a little bit more in Verso's drafts when we come back next time. Because Verso's drafts is actually a pretty good place for level grinding too, since we probably want a little bit more damage going in. Well, actually, damage might not be the primary thing we want to try to invest in. We might actually want to invest in speed. But either way, we're going to have to completely restructure our Pictos setup, because I want to bring Claia's Life online along with Cheater, and that is a 70 Lumina investment for everybody. And somebody's going to have to, unfortunately, be deprived of getting that. So figuring out how to structure that and put that together, and then we also need to have 4 battles in order to bring that online. However, with Energy Master soon to be incorporated, that will definitely give us options in terms of how to structure AP gain. I should say, it'll make AP gain not an issue at all for anybody ever again. So that's going to make things a lot easier for us. Yeah, so I think that's probably where I'm going to call it. As far as when I'll stream next, my next stream might actually be during the week. I know that Saturday night is prime time to do good, fun things, and during the semester it made sense because, heck, we may have had homework or studying for exams, and this worked as background noise. Though I know in summer there are other things that are much better to do with Saturday night, and that goes for me too. So I'm looking to perhaps move my stream day to the weekday to a weekday at some point, and I might do Wednesdays. Wednesdays might be my day, maybe Mondays. It's not Thursday or Friday because on those days I'm spending time with family. Both of my sisters live in town, so I go on Thursday to hang out with one, and I go on Friday to hang out with the other. Actually, most of you probably know one of my sisters, and I'm helping her play through Clair Obscur actually right now, so that's been a fun challenge that we've been enjoying together. But that'll be a way for me to continue with the game. Now, after I finish Clair Obscur, I am tempted to take a hiatus for the summer in terms of streaming regularly. But again, if opportunity arises, Like, let's say someone wants to do side questy stuff and you want me to jump in and play with you guys, I'd be happy to do that if it's something like repo or otherwise. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do next after Clair Obscur. So hiatus for the fall and then opening up the game poll for whatever comes next might be the option. So I think with that, we're going to call it a night here. Unfortunately, no side quest tonight, guys, since that headache is still in the back of my head and I haven't gotten rid of it. Hydration did help bring the tone of it down a bit, but it's still not perfect, so I'm going to take it easy for tonight and not push my luck. So thank you all for tuning in, but this is where I'm getting off for tonight. I hope you all have a good Sunday tomorrow, and then after that, a happy start to the beginning of June. So until next time, and I'll let you know when that next time is. Perhaps it'll be Wednesday, perhaps it'll be Tuesday. We'll see. I'm actually split my streaming between those days. I'll be thinking about it, and I will let you know. Until then, take care.